Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Imagine sailing in the middle of the ocean, lost for an entire month, then landing on a strange island where a hairy beast speaks to you and leads you to a monastery. And inside, chained hand and foot, is the biggest human being you've ever seen. He asks you about date palms in Palestine, about a lake that will soon dry up, about a spring in Syria. And then he tells you, I am al-Masih ad-Dajjal, and very soon I will be let loose upon the world. This actually happened, and the man who met the Dajjal face-to-face centuries before his release was a companion of the Prophet called Tamim al-Dari. This is his story, the longest single hadith in Sahih Muslim. Stay with me until the end because the warning the Prophet gave after this hadith will send chills down your spine. Smash the like button right now and type Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel in the comments so we all get protected from the fitna of Dajjal. The Prophet one day stood on the pulpit after Fajr and spoke for a very long time about the Dajjal. At the end he said, Recently, a man came to me and accepted Islam. His name is Tamim al-Dari. He used to be a Christian, and he told me a story that matches exactly what I have been warning you about the Dajjal. This is what Tamim told the Prophet. We were 30 men from the tribes of Lakham and Judam. We boarded a ship, but a terrible storm hit us. For 1 whole month the waves tossed us left and right until finally, at sunset, we were thrown onto an island far in the ocean. We got out of the ship and started walking. Suddenly, a beast appeared, so hairy that we couldn't tell its front from its back. We shouted, Who are you? It answered with a human voice, I am al-Jassasa. We said, What is al-Jassasa? It said, O people, go to the man in the monastery. He's very eager for news about you. We hurried, scared that it might be a shaitan. We entered the monastery, and there he was, the biggest human we had ever seen in our lives. His hands were chained to his neck, iron shackles from his knees to his ankles. He was massive. He spoke first. Tell me who you are. We told him our whole story. Then he started asking strange, specific questions. Tell me about the date palms of Bayzan in Palestine. Do they still bear fruit? We said, yes. He said, the time is near when they will no longer bear fruit. Tell me about the Lake of Tiberias, Sea of Galilee. Does it still have water? We said, plenty of water. He said, soon its water will disappear. Tell me about the spring of Zugar in Syria. Do people still cultivate with its water? We said, yes, lots of water. He said, soon it will dry up. Then he asked the most important question. Tell me about the unlettered prophet, Muhammad. What has he done? We said, he left Makkah and settled in Yathrib. Did the Arabs fight him? Yes. And what did he do to them? We said, he overcame them and they obeyed him. The chained man smiled and said, that is better for them. Now I will tell you about myself. I am al-Masih ad-Dajjal. Very soon I will be given permission to come out. I will travel the earth and in 40 days I will enter every single city, except Makkah and Medina. They are forbidden to me. Every time I try to enter, angels with drawn swords will stop me, and on every path there are angels guarding. When the Prophet heard this, he struck the pulpit with his staff and said 3 times, This is Taiba. This is Taiba. This is Taiba, meaning Medina. Have I not told you something like this before? The companions said, Yes, Ya Rasulullah. Then the Prophet continued and warned us. The Dajjal will have a paradise and a fire with him, but his paradise is actually fire, and his fire is actually paradise. Whoever meets him, let him recite the first 10 verses of Surah al-Kahf. They will protect you from his fitna. Brothers and sisters, this hadith is 100% authentic in Sahih Muslim. A group of believers met the Dajjal while he was still chained, more than 1400 years ago. We are now living in the era where the major signs are about to appear. The date palms of Bayzan barely produce anymore. The water level of the Sea of Galilee and Dead Sea is dropping every year. The signs Tamim was asked about are happening in our lifetime. So please, right now, memorize the first 10 verses of Surah al-Kahf. Make it a habit to read them every Friday. Teach your family. And make this dua every single day. It was the dua the Prophet taught us against Dajjal in the last part of every prayer. Allahumma inni أعوذ bika min عذاب جهنم ومن عذاب القبر ومن فتنة المحيا والممات ومن فتنة المسيح الدجال. If you want Allah to protect you and your family from the greatest fitna that will ever hit this ummah, share this video right now. Jazakum Allahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.